However, I want to talk about this Modern Warfare 2 Remastered game, and yeah, and about the multiplayer. And yes, I do have the game volume turned down just so y'all could hear me talk well, just with without like. Well, I figured it'd just be easier just to have without volume on. So I want to talk about the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered because I want to talk about its like multiplayer. So I know the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is only like a campaign only remaster game right now. But so I watched this video. It's this YouTuber from the Gaming Evolution, and today I saw his video, and he said that there were like map files like the multiplayer Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer maps. The files were found in the game. So what I'm saying is that that could mean something. Like that could mean like the multiplayer could happen actually, but we don't know yet. But right now it's just only like a campaign. So what I'm trying to say is that basically that we're probably might have multiplayer, but not sure. So basically, I heard that. Sorry, I'm not really sure like this like kind of discussing like on video. So basically, technically it's like my own discussion video. So I'm kind of like stopping a lot. At least I feel like it. But yeah. So I guess he said something like. Sorry, I ain't really good at like discussion videos, honestly. But like I said, this flick is kind of like my first one. So it was like, so the games were like found like in the file, like the maps. So I think the reason why they decided to do like campaign only right now is because like like the Modern Warfare 2019 just came out recently, and I think the reason for that was so they don't like, I guess so they don't lose like the player base basically. Like let's say like if they were to like release the multiplayer mode for the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered right now, let's say it would take some players away from it. Like I'm trying to say that there would be like a lot less players or whatever. Like not a lot less, but just less I could say because sorry, I'm like, I don't know if it's just me getting distracted or what, but like what I'm trying to say is that if that multiplayer Modern Warfare 2 were to be released, it would take some players away from the Modern Warfare 2019, and it'll bring some. So basically, it'll kind of want to lose like something, but So I think what they're doing, or what they're probably going to do, is like the Game Evolution said that all the classic maps from like the first Modern Warfare, the second Modern Warfare, and the third Modern Warfare were going to be put into the new Modern Warfare. That's out right now, and yeah, and I think that if they were to do like the Modern Warfare 2 remaster multiplayer, I think it might be a good idea to wait, because technically I guess the Modern Warfare 2019 is still kind of new, especially if the Warzone just came out long ago. So yeah, so it's possible they may wait till like 6 months at least, or maybe like a year. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised just so they could keep the player base how it is like in the 2019's Modern Warfare right now. So yeah, and all right, so you were talking about like there were like, so the Gaming Evolution was talking about like files that like the Modern Warfare 2 remastered map files for the multiplayer being in the game, but it's like not like it's not showing, but it's the files is in there. So, and he mentioned that like this Modern Warfare Remastered game has like 40 gigabytes around there at least, and for the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, it's around 45. So that could mean something. Like like the single player for the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered couldn't be that much because this one launched with the single player and the multiplayer. Or I think it did, yeah. And that can mean multiplayer might be released. So, but there was one thing that he didn't mention. So he didn't mention about the if y'all. So let's say like if y'all remember like the special operations mission. Y'all might know about it, but he didn't mention it. So I don't know if that means something. Either it won't. The special ops missions won't be in the remaster like it was in the original version, or it just hasn't been notified yet. Not notified, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Like I said, it's just like kind of my first discussion video, so I released like some discussion videos, but yeah. But yeah, that could mean something. But what I'm wondering is, what about the special ops like the missions, like, or like have like the where you get these stars, like depending on like your difficulty you're playing as, or like whatever. And yeah, because I mean, if they were not to like release the multiplayer version, then basically I think it would mean like for like Activision, it would be kind of like a, maybe like just say like a waste, because basically they're like throwing away what they created, like the remaster version of the Modern Warfare 2 maps. But I think a lot of people want it just to bring back like the old times and give like a classic feel, because I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people would want. Like if they basically, more people would probably want like the multiplayer than just a campaign like right now. So I basically I do kind of feel that way, but I mean I do understand like Marvel 2 have like no plans like releasing the multiplayer version of the Modern Warfare 2 remaster right now, because I guess they're like scared that they're going to like lose players in the game. That's like what the Game Evolution said, and I'm pretty sure other YouTubers made like a video about multiplayer not being in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So yeah, I'm just basically standing there doing nothing. Mainly, it ain't really just like to stream, but mainly just to like talk about it. So basically, I'm just gonna say I'm just messing around again, or I don't know, not really, but yeah. And yeah. So I have a question: is like, will they do like the additional DLCs? Like, well, now I'm not talking about like map packs, but I'm pretty sure they would do it, because in a Modern Warfare Remastered, they did like these 4 maps, such as like Chinatown, Broadcast, is it Crocs? It's whatever map has like this cliffs, but like you're in a neighborhood or something like that, and I believe that not Roundhouse. Yeah, whatever, you're like in the target practices, you're in a warehouse, but like, you're like in that targeting kind of thing, which so it's based off of the mission from like a tutorial of some sort, and yeah, and where's the sorry, I'm just like losing my words a lot. I don't know if it's just me, mainly because I'm not used to making a discussion video or what. So yeah, or maybe it's just me. It's just trying to focus on the game same time, but trying to talk. I don't know. Maybe yeah, I don't have that problem, but I guess for some reason when it comes to like making a video, it's hard for me. I don't know why, but anyway, I was gonna say they might do like some additional like weapons like they did in the first Modern Warfare, like in the original Call of Duty 4 they didn't have like the Rangers, but in the remaster version they do. So they might do something like that. Might have like more camos. So I'm pretty sure that'll be like likely. So and I'm sure they'll do like they'll probably have like a lot more customizations, like yeah, like this identity thing or emblem, whatever. And yeah, yeah. And I think yeah, the Game Village said they're going to add like a lot of maps, maybe all the classic maps from the the original Modern Warfare games, like Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3, and yeah, it may be cool though, but I'm pretty sure like people would play like Modern Warfare 2 back in like 2009 or 2010 or whatever. That they want like the old classic experience back. Oh man, I died. That ain't good. I mean, that don't really matter anyway, but yeah. I mean, so this is what I'm wondering. If they were not to do like a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but they just say they would like they would bring like probably like most of the classic maps or all of them perhaps maybe, or a lot at least. Um, what about the weapons that were like in other games, but like not in the Modern Warfare? Like for example, like the Model 1887, like the Rangers. Yeah, the Rangers. I mean, I don't think that would really matter technically, but I think what matters mainly is just the maps, I guess. But like I said, I do want to like, I do really want to like, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer to happen, because I do want to play it like in the new engine, of course, because basically the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, I think it has the same engine, I believe, as this game itself I'm playing right now. So yeah. Uh, yeah, because yeah, so let's talk about like the Modern Warfare 2 like online, like the original Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer back now. So what sucks now is that let's just say like the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is like basically broken, and there are probably maybe some hackers or whatever, but and probably not a lot of people. But I'm just saying that if the Activision and Infinity Ward were to do like a multiplayer, they would get a lot of people back. But I think the only problem is like if they did it like, let's say like right now, it'll take some it'll take some of the players away from the player hub base in the Modern Warfare 2019, and yeah. But I do kind of agree that they kind of should wait. Like like I guess Modern Warfare did something similar, because when Modern Warfare Remastered was like first out, like it wasn't like standalone, like it wasn't just itself, but it was like at first you had to get like the bundle, like the Infinite Warfare bundle, like whatever. I think it's like Legacy Edition, I believe. Where like if you wanted to get like the Modern Warfare Remastered, then I think like 6 months later or somewhere around there, they finally released the Modern Warfare Remastered alone, like the standalone edition, not like where you can just get the, like let's say like if you didn't want to get the Infinite Warfare, but you wanted to get the Modern Warfare Remastered, like you could get that, so you didn't have to get the Infinite Warfare really now. So basically, it's like could be something similar like that. Like they're waiting for it, kind of like what they did like to get the Modern Warfare Remastered by itself, but instead they're just doing like releasing a multiplayer, like where people can play multiplayer in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So I mean, like say it should be like the old days or whatever. So yeah. I mean, I hadn't played the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered yet, but I mean, I've seen like people playing them, like get the Game Evolutions, Mr. Dalek JD. I don't know, AF Gods. I don't know. I think so, but I'm not sure. But yeah. Anyway, I think that might be it for right now. So sorry if the video wasn't good. Just like I said, it was like I said like a few times in this video, it's like kind of like my first time doing like a discussion video, maybe it's just not used to it. But I don't usually do them. Usually I just like live stream or what, like just do like live stream games and whatever. But not usually like discussions. So yeah. But I think that maybe the more I do them, maybe the better I'll get. Kind of like, like Chaos or Trim Crave, whatever. But yeah. Like I said, I wasn't expecting my video to be great, but I just did it mainly just to talk about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So anyway, I guess that might be all, like, or for now. So hope to see y'all next time. So.